You know what? The fact that so many of you guys turn such a simple, harmless, honestly throwaway statement into this heated debate about whether someone is being truthful or not, when they have said something that literally a countless amount of athletes have said as it pertains to their main motivation for why they play the sport that they play. Most of these athletes, especially dudes that grew up on football, like legitimately, they come from football families like Dak Prescott has. They come from a football town where football is one of the only things that people care about in that town, like Dak Prescott did at that time. Do y'all know how many of those very same dudes have said the same thing that Dak Prescott said, or said something that gives a similar sentiment as to what Dak Prescott said when he said, "I don't play for money, never have and never cared. To be honest with you, I would give it up just to play this game. I'll control what I can control and the rest will take care of itself." Why is this so shocking to hear? Was Dak Prescott guaranteed to be an NFL quarterback when he first went to college to Mississippi State? Did anybody think that Dak Prescott at that time was going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, let alone a starting quarterback for the Cowboys? Was Dak Prescott being looked at as one of the top quarterbacks of all time coming out of high school? Or did he go to college and play the game for free? Did he go to high school and play the game for free already? That's the part so many of you dudes are actually missing. This statement was very, very simple. It was as simple as, I am passionate about football. Football is something I actually love. It's not just a job to me. It's not just a means to make a paycheck to me. It is something I love. It's something I would do even if I wasn't actually being paid to do. You know, the same way a lot of you guys love basketball and y'all go to the local 24-hour fitness and look like trash for a couple of hours every Saturday. The same way, the same sentiment tracks here. But just because it's Dak Prescott, just because he plays for an NFL franchise and he is being paid for his services, everyone wants to start to throw dirt on this dude because he said something this mundane. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, some of the reaching and some of the lengths I've seen you guys go to try and argue this stupid, convoluted point. I'm going to keep it a buck. If you are a grown man or a grown woman or anybody that has their own set of responsibilities and own bills to pay, and you're this invested into what someone else is putting in their pocket when it has nothing to do with any of our lives. Oh, and for the people who's trying to make this a white versus black thing, I brought up what I brought up because I'm speaking facts, bro. I don't care what y'all want to hear or not. It doesn't look good. It's not cool for a white dude to be trying to tell a black man how much money he should put in his pocket. I don't care what y'all say. Yes, I'm going to look at Dan Orlovsky. I'm going to look at Kyle Brandt. I'm going to look at the usual suspects, the Colin Cowherds, Skip Bayless. I'm looking at these dudes crazy when they trying to tell this black man how much he's worth. And I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. But if you're the type of viewer that was going to, oh, you want to talk about race? If you're going to talk about race, I'm going to have to unsubscribe. Unsubscribe, fool! I don't need your subscription that bad, I promise. Unsubscribe. I will live. I don't need you here if you have so many insecurities that you can't have honest and real and open conversations with people about difficult topics. I don't need you here, bro. Some of y'all be saying that stuff like I'm about to go cry in the corner. Bye, fool. Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. I'm not calling the man a racist. I'm pointing out the obvious optics of the situation and the fact that this dude, this very same dude, has a neo-political background. No, he shouldn't be talking about or that damn passionate about Dak's damn money. Period. And I don't care if he's white, black, Asian, Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco. Whatever they said, whether they thought Dak was BSing or not, it don't matter. Shannon Sharp, you've shown the world. You prioritize money above all. You don't even have a family for real because you so invested in your job and your career. You've shown what your life and what your priority is. Chad Ochocinco, you have shown what your priority is when you played the game. We already seen while you were playing, your brand was bigger than anything else going on the field. We know what you about too. It's not an insult. It's not a knock.
but you dudes may not be built the same way Dak is. Y'all might have different priorities. You can't tell this man he's lying.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is not the players' jobs to make sure that the cap works. It is not the players' jobs to manage the cap for these teams. It's not the players' jobs, it's not millionaires' jobs to take pay cuts on behalf of a billionaire. What are y'all talking about? None of you guys in your day jobs would do this. Y'all know how many doctors are out there that genuinely love what they do, that genuinely love helping people? Y'all know how many doctors are out there that actually are passionate about what they do, but still they're gonna get paid for what they're doing, and they're gonna get paid a competitive price. You know what the biggest issue about this whole situation is how many of you were willing to say that, oh, Kyle Brandt actually has a point here. No, he doesn't. The whole problem with that entire video was, for one, it was extremely hypocritical, because Kyle Brandt is the very same dude that was just complaining about how much national media coverage the Cowboys get, and then he goes unprovoked on his own personal time in a car with a Tecmo Bowl shirt on. He goes on his own personal time to talk about the Cowboys. Not only that, but why was he so personally? He was personally offended by what Dak Prescott had made, how much money he has made in his career. That was the whole basis of what he was talking about. Why are you, as someone that's not a Cowboy fan, you're not a Dallas media member, you're not anyone connected to the franchise in any way, you're not speaking on behalf of the fan base, you weren't even trying to speak from the standpoint of a GM when you were making that soliloquy, why are you so personally upset about the money this man has been able to make? And for those of you that are so ignorant and so deaf and just so dense that you can't read between the lines, or you can't peep subliminal messaging, or you can't actually diagnose the true purpose and motivations and point of people putting out whatever it is that they're putting out, just because some of y'all are so dense that y'all can't see the clear undertones with the conversation being had when it comes to a man who has a neo-political background on the Jim Rome Show. Again, that was a neo-political sports talk show, who has a certain viewpoint in life, who has no sense of consistency amongst his takes, his tones, or how he views situations depending on who's involved. How can you look at that video, that content that guy put out, in which he was actually genuinely upset about Dak making money, not on behalf of Cowboys fans, not for his job because he was on the set, but in his own free time, he was genuinely upset about the money this man has made. And on top of that, he's upset because Dak Prescott is saying that he loves football, because he's displaying a trait that people could admire and could look to and be like, damn, that's something that's actually admirable. Are you upset because Dak Prescott is demonstrating that he's just at his core a better human being than you, that places a greater sense of importance on things besides just making money? I swear some of you dudes are just so hate-filled and so ignorant that I gotta say this. I don't care. I don't care to see your opinions. I don't care to see your feedback. I'm going to block you. I don't want to see it. I don't want my audience to see it. We don't give a damn, bro, because at the end of the day, some of y'all, no matter what it is and how ridiculous it is, and it's ridiculous that any of us are having this discussion about this, no matter what it is, some of y'all are going to twist anything that Dak Prescott does into a negative, man. He could save someone's life and you would say that he shouldn't have did it, he should have let a doctor do it instead. Who the hell does he think he is? Some of y'all, bro, I have no interest in interacting with you. I could care less about your opinions, and to be honest, I hope you get help, and I hope that at some point you get whatever attention it is that you need in your life to prevent you guys from being such miserable freaking human beings. Because the stuff that I saw people saying, and how I seen people reaching and trying to contort the argument so that they could feel right and trying to criticize Dak Prescott for making such a mundane, simple statement that shouldn't even be a topic of discussion right now. The way I see some of y'all trying to cope up for what Kyle Brandt had to say and try to act like that this was cool in any sense and, oh, he should do what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady's wife is richer than any other NFL player was at that time. His wife was the breadwinner, bro. His wife was making millions upon hundreds of millions of dollars. He could afford to take a pay cut. His household didn't need it. His legacy didn't need it. His family tree, his family structure didn't need it. Stop trying to compare everything to what Tom Brady did. On top of that, the Patriots showed that they were willing to add pieces and do things to supplement that roster to help with the added room that Tom Brady allowed them. Dak Prescott played on a rookie contract for 5 seasons. For 5 seasons, if you count the franchise tag and everything. He played a rookie contract for 5 seasons in which he was bottom of the league as far as how much he was being paid. And the Cowboys did nothing. They had $90 million in cap space at one point, and they did nothing. So quit acting like a moron saying he needs to take a pay cut so that the Cowboys can use that salary to get someone, because they have said it themselves and their track record has shown they don't do free agents. They like their guys. How dense can some of you people be? How dense can some of you people be? And then you want to bring up, oh, Troy Aikman took a pay cut so that he could help the Cowboys win the championship. Are you guys moronic? The salary cap didn't even become a thing until 1994. So what, Troy took a pay cut to get Dion assigned with the Cowboys? What are y'all talking about? It's getting frustrating how this sick and deluded some of y'all are, bro. Just on a human level. Forget Dak and what he is as a quarterback. On a human level, some of y'all are so sick and deluded that you don't see a problem, an issue, and when another man is passionately arguing for why someone else should get paid whatever they should get paid, and try to encourage this man to take much, not even just less, much less than the market value to simply prove a point to him, because you guys don't understand a simple statement that was made. Some of y'all need to get y'all lives together. Some of y'all don't need to be keeping up with sports because you need to be in the church. You need to be getting your life in touch with God because you need help. Some of y'all need help. Seriously. Seriously, some things don't have gray areas. Some things don't have a right and a wrong. Some things are just wrong. And it's weird and it's wrong for this dude to come out here and be this upset about a comment that was that damn harmless. Y'all are weirdos, bruh. I don't care to interact with none of y'all. I'm going to block you. Yes, I'm going to block you. I built this platform. And if I don't want to see dumbasses populate my damn comment section with your dumb ass statements, then I'm going to protect my peace. Because you guys don't know what that is. Because your life is miserable and it shows. Trust me, it shows, man. God, I'm done with this particular topic. I would never support trying to tell another man how much they should or should not be getting paid. I would never get mad about how much another man is getting paid. Do I think that Jared Goff is a $53 million quarterback? The Detroit Lions paid him that, so yes, he is. Whatever these teams pay these guys, that's what they're worth. Who are we to tell people what they're worth? We're losing a sense of humanity here. What is going on, man? Damn, we still them same old Cowboys. Y'all are weird, bro.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.